didn't scream very well. It was a shameful scream. Record.
Josh, your arm's just in the shot.
Is that bad?
We don't want to see your ugly ass arm.
See my arm?
Get your ragged ass arm out the shot.
Arm.
Is it going?
Yeah, we're going.
Welcome to the Dirt Brigade podcast with your host Floyd and Dirty D's home, dude.
I'm back.
We got him back.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo, woo.
And Shane the sheep.
They call me Sean Hannity of the Dong Calamity.
Trademark.
I think we can accept Josh as like a host of the show as well at this point.
Your host, Jay Normus, and guest, Dankless.
The Dankless.
I'm the Dankless.
The Dankler.
Someone sell this man some weed.
Come on.
We also have Tito in the. We got Tito in the. We got Tito in this bitch, motherfucker. Yeah.
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 Yes.
Dirt Brigade.
Affirmative. I am here. What is up, everybody? How you doing out there?
Show them what you got.
Repping them Poyos Hermanos. You know what I'm saying, man?
Y'all better be Breaking Bad fans.
Yeah.
You have to say that on the mic. You have to say what's it?
Eat like this?
Yeah, get up.
Yeah, eat that mic.
Like you're gonna, like it's my cock and you're gonna kiss it, as if it was that.
Who's Mike Cox?
I would blow the dust
Mike
off
Cox.
first like this.
You
I would
don't
go.
know Mike Cox?
I would look
You don't
right
know
at
Mike
that
Cox?
sucker. I'd go.
Blow it off.
Cock.
You can guarantee there's dust.
Oh my god.
He said he's gonna blow on the cock.
I guarantee there's dust.
Oh my god.
Why is Tito so loud? It's always
Tito's always so loud.
Mike-
Tito's always so loud.
Nicaraguan, baby.
It's that Nicaraguan.
Nicaraguan.
It's that Nicaraguan bass, dude. All about that bass.
Oh,
He's got that baby.
Nicaraguan Stefani. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, that's amazing. All right, talking to it, Josh.
Hello.
Pinochle.
Hello, Pinochle.
Pinochle.
I gotta turn you all the way up.
That's crazy. I'm normally the loudest one.
Yeah, I guess it's the mic.
It's probably the mic.
Dude, 21 episodes. You guys think we'd ever make it this far?
No.
Honestly, I didn't think we'd make it past episode 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think I'd make it down to this house from the shop downtown.
It was
Man.
4 blocks away. It was a journey. It was a long
I'm probably
walk
gonna
in the
get in
heat.
trouble right now, but I hate to.
It's
change
hot
that.
out there, man.
Can this be viewed on? Can people see that?
Yeah, it's your camera.
I just bought the prototype for this thing.
Oh,
You bought the whole thing?
What's it called?
the blueprint?
The blueprint?
Should we not talk
Oh my
about that
gosh.
free energy weapon?
Yeah.
Let's not.
Top
Top secret.
No, let's talk about it. It's our friend, fucking
Our friend.
Boop Boggs.
Who's going to be a guest?
Boop, Moggs.
He wants to be a guest.
No,
Dude,
he doesn't
bring
know
him
about
on
it yet.
right now,
But
dude.
I just realized looking at this
He
gauntlet.
can take my spot, dude.
Come on, Tina. Go be a.
I'll sacrifice my place for Kurt right now.
All right,
We're not saying his name.
All right, next week.
Do you want to not be? You don't want to be here?
Go and get. Go.
No, I want to be here, but
it too hot for you
I
here?
really want Kurt to be here too.
Go get
No,
Kurt.
that's
then.
gonna be
I keep
legendary.
saying his name though.
This guy, when you guys hear him
I
explain.
really want Boop to be here.
Free energy.
Josh already heard it,
Yeah, the free energy, dude.
and I was just there while he was explaining it
He's
to
trying to-
Benson, and that was special. Benson's like, "Who's they?" He's like,
Yeah.
"Well, they're taking over the mountain and shit." Well, I don't know what he's gonna. But he's. Anyways, this guy.
Brilliant.
He built a gauntlet, like a medieval gauntlet out of like a glove and some shit that goes around your wrist.
It's more of a cyber gauntlet,
It's like,
but,
okay,
It's
yeah.
like the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Infinity Gauntlet,
Yeah.
all right?
but it's got
But
like
it's got like a torch on
Yep.
one finger. It's
a
got like
plug.
a taser, a homemade taser out of an electrical plug on one finger. He's got a squirt gun on another finger, and I don't even. There's another finger with something else.
Is
going
that
on.
what that plug was? I touched it thinking it was just a random
No,
plug.
it's a
dude.
taser, dude.
I almost got
It's a homemade-
tased.
it's a
Fucking
homemade
badass, dude.
And I don't know if we should be disclosing this.
He didn't want us to.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
He hasn't
top
patented it yet.
I'm sorry, Kurt, but you'll get over it.
Well, look, if someone else makes it first, our bad.
Yeah, somebody's gonna listen to this and
Yeah.
steal his brilliant idea.
Because you
the
know how,
FBI is watching.
dude, you know how fucking
It's the only
you
way
know
to stop
how
them.
smart people love the show.
Huh?
Smart people fucking love this show.
Well, that's the only people that likes the show is really, really smart people.
Yeah.
That's right.
I already knew that.
Which the really, really smart people is like Melissa Nisbet
Yeah.
and Lindsay. They're our biggest fans, dude, and they're the smartest people.
Yeah, and if they're our biggest fans, I don't think they listen. So like,
Wiz and Nikki listened. Nikki said, "I've heard every one of them, but the last two."
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy
yeah, I know.
shit.
What does she mean by the last
Wiz said
two?
he just plays them over, like they just keep playing.
Yeah, and he gives us
Like,
a
she didn't
shout
like
out.
the last two, or they were just a bit much.
She
or?
didn't hear him.
No,
I
she
keep
hasn't
trying
heard
to
him
listen
yet.
to Wiz's
Oh.
thing. Wiz does like a live stream every once in a while, and he's like, it looks like he's sitting and making beats. Every time I try to check it out, it won't like.
No,
the audio freezes up.
he's like DJing. He's just playing his like the hits.
Oh, whatever he's doing, he's smoking a blunt.
He
And
looks
Yeah.
really
talking.
cool.
I'm like, man, I want to sit and hang out with you.
He looks so cool.
But
I tune in
I
with
can never
him,
get it to work. My internet's too bad or something. I don't know.
I tune into him in the morning time.
Yeah, I really want to check that out. That looks so fun. What's it called? Do you know what it's called?
I don't know what it's called.
Wiz in the mornings.
Wiz in the
Morning
morning.
Wiz.
Morning Wiz.
Wiz in the dude. That's so fucking good.
Morning Wiz is.
Morning Wiz
Hey,
is so
Wiz.
fucking funny. That dude Wiz.
You gotta have a morning show called
Wiz,
Morning
dude,
Wiz.
either Morning Wiz or Wiz in the morning. That's so fucking
But
awesome.
Morning Wiz is a play on Morning Wood, you know, kind of too.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
It's Morning Wood. They're both a thing, but Morning Wood. you
dude,
know,
join the Dirt Brigade network, dude. I'll produce that show for sure.
yeah,
Come
okay,
through
the
we'll-
next
I'll get
Dirt Brigade
another-
show is
I'll
gonna be
make
Morning
the
Wiz.
banner. We'll just change
We'll just come
the banner.
come
in
here
and
in the
out.
morning. Just come.
Well, you can film it any time of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, true.
Yeah,
True, just drop it in the morning.
Drop it in the morning. Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of which, we gotta have him on again too.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
that was a really really fun one when Wiz
Yeah.
was there.
Oh, yeah.
I had a blast that time.
We're thinking about having the Beverage King on again too because we got a couple songs for him that I think
Yeah.
he should hear.
I miss him.
Yeah, the Beverage King.
Tito's, are you playing live shows now that COVID's getting out of the way, out of people's way?
I'm preparing. Yeah, I'm preparing for some live shows.
Yeah, where are
I'm
you
playing a couple gigs. I'm playing bass supporting another artist out
What?
in Oakland.
What's the date?
July 3rd in Oakland.
Where can people check that out at?
I have no clue yet, but
Just
I will let
Oakland
you know as
in
soon as I
general.
do.
Okay.
Just go to Oakland.
It's with an artist named Suika T. She's like a Mexican rapper. She's beautiful. She's awesome.
What is the
Really cool.
name of the act you're playing with?
Her name's Suika T.
That's who you're playing with?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were doing like one of your bands or something.
Oh no,
Oh, that's cool.
I don't have any gigs lined
You're
up.
just doing
but
some-
I did just find a bassist. Corn Dog is going to be the new bassist for Thunderlump.
Yeah. Stay up on that mic, Tito.
Stamp on
You
it?
got to be about that.
Yeah,
Or-
but then I'm too loud.
We'll back up just a
Well,
little
we
bit.
turned you
right
down.
There,
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
You're
good.
good.
Oh, okay.
Well, when you do that,
Corn Dog
You
Russell
don't gotta. You could
Oh
be
my
like,
God.
right here. This
is
is good.
good.
Right? Like
yeah,
this
you're
line.
good.
I
You're
He's
good.
going to slap at the bass for me.
Like that. That's good.
Corn Dog Russell is going to slap
So
at
is
the
it gonna
bass
be
for me.
Thunderlump and the Corn Dogs? That'd be a really sick fucking
Hell
band.
yeah.
Dude,
Thunderlump and the Corn Dogs.
Me and Courtney have a project called Meatloaf in the Darkness. And she
that sounds delicious.
Meatloaf is gonna sue your ass.
No, we're Meatloaf and the Darkness. And the Darkness is going to not like that.
They're both gonna sue you.
Meatloaf in the Darkness. Dude.
Meatloaf and the Darkness
They're gonna
come
have
together
A
to
joint
fucking
lawsuit on your ass. dude.
Yeah. The funny thing is that she thinks she's the Darkness.
Aw.
No, it's so mean. I'm just
It's
kidding.
so mean.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just playing.
She knows that she knows how I feel about her.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. How do you feel
Right now?
about her?
I've had a lot of caffeine today.
Is your heart racing?
Yeah, my heart is racing. It feels like my brain is swollen to the edge of my skull.
You need a massage after?
I would love that.
You want me to rub your shoulders after the show? I would go over there right now, but the mic's right here.
Right.
Mike and Ike, dude.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You
I
can
think-
eat mushrooms raw. How does that taste? Is that good?
That's
pretty
good.
Yeah, it's healthy.
What,
I mean,
what happens is
try
you
to
make
some
you make
salt,
your
man.
mouth into a microwave, and then you microwave the shit.
They do need to be washed, but whatever. It's just dirt.
No, they don't need to be washed.
Yeah. Just dirt.
No, dirt. God made dirt, and dirt.
Dirt Brigade.
Dirt don't
Yeah.
hurt.
Oh, we're gonna sit here and wash the dirt away on the Dirt Brigade show. You
You
guys,
guys take a bite of that bell pepper now.
Don't do that. I want.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna roast those bitches.
Don't tempt me. Don't just leave them. Don't just leave some bright, beautiful,
It
bulbous.
looks like a plastic piece of fruit.
That's what bell peppers look like, dude.
It does look good.
They're glossy.
True.
They're glossy, motherfucker.
Mushrooms are good raw, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've tried
Yeah.
it. So I've been
So's doggy style.
working on some movie ideas. I've been really into kind of like romantic comedies and stuff, like Adam Sandler style movies. You know,
Like 50 First Dates.
yeah, and it's always some sort of like premise and then some like twist. You know what I mean? And so I was thinking, what would be a cool premise would be like, okay, it's 9/11. They're on a plane, right?
This is already hilarious.
Right. one of the terrorists falls in love with one of the passengers, right? And he's like, "Oh, come on, guys, I can't do it. She's fucking hot, dude."
What a
you know?
conundrum.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I'd rather have her than 70 virgins any day.
Right. And
That's
it's real-
that's the line.
It'd be
It's
like
gotta
a really
line in the movie. That's a quotable line.
it'd be like a
No.
really sweet movie.
No amount
you
of virgins could compare
Yeah,
to
that's
you.
adorable.
know? Right.
That's sweet.
So that's one movie project I'm working on. I haven't thought of a good name for it yet, though. You know.
What kind of romantic comedies have you been watching? Like, can you list a few?
Oh, I don't want to.
Oh,
Okay.
We're all
First of all,
brothers.
I really like
It's the
Billy
same
Madison.
space.
It's
Billy
not really,
Madison
it's not
is
really a
good.
romantic comedy, but it's the best Adam Sandler movie.
what
for
about
sure.
There's Something About Mary? Does that count?
Oh, that's one of the best movies. That's so fucking good.
Is that a rom com?
Yeah. Remember that was the only DVD me and you had.
Yeah,
We
it
watched
was.
it every single day as kids.
For years, that movie became like it was okay at first, and we just kept watching it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
watching it. It's like, this is great. Like,
Well, because it all becomes inside jokes after a
Yeah.
while, you know, and you start seeing the same thing. It's like, oh, bark up the wrong tree, and it's like you see what's her name?
you see all the layers to the jokes.
Davna, or what's the old lady's name?
I don't know. I
You see her
barely-
fucking tits.
It's been since back then since I watched
It's
that.
the first pair of boobs I've ever seen.
Really?
Oh, we
I
probably
wasn't breastfed,
Oh
so.
yeah, we probably played that back. I know I probably did.
Yeah.
I used to rent a movie, dude. Just play it. I remember, what was it? Do you guys remember Swordfish?
I remember.
Halle Berry's tits is all you need to know.
Okay.
I played that
What?
back.
Can we get a visual on that?
I played that
Pull it
back. That little
Bring that up
clip.
on your Mac.
I would rent that, and the movie sucked, by the way. But it's like Halle Berry's tits, dude. I played that shit back so many times.
I'll find it.
Oh, you guys actually okay?
So you know what else I was?
Swordfish tits.
Hey Google.
I don't understand swordfish tits, but I could search.
Dude, what
the
if
web for it.
he just showed you a swordfish with rockin' tits?
Well, listen to her say that again, dude.
That's kind of hot.
Swordfish tits.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Try tapping above to edit.
Yeah. Siri's Australian.
Damn you,
I don't
Siri.
even watch porn anymore. I just talk to Siri. I love that accent so much.
Does she talk dirty back?
Oh yeah.
I bet she. Will she do that?
We got swordfish
Oh.
tits, dude.
Yeah.
Halle
Wow.
Berry.
That's cool.
Pretty glorious.
How come they look
That's
better in some
cool.
pictures and some
Cool,
not as
yeah.
good in
Wow,
others?
that's-
I think the one in the middle is from the movie.
Wow, that's cool.
I like the lighting.
Like, those are real.
I
That's
like the
real.
Yeah,
lack
yeah.
of lighting on the one in the middle.
Yeah, those look like they were.
The
from-
other ones are like
Some
airbrushed
natural,
tits.
like in your
Yeah,
your
that's
bedroom titties.
film. That's film.
Yeah, that's good film titty.
I like how she's holding the book but not looking at it at all.
Well, yeah, she's Halle Berry. She doesn't need to read.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff, dude. Nice call, D. I got that
Yeah.
in my search history now.
Yeah. Check that out. Take that home with you.
Any other? How about
sitting inside of her house?
Are there any
topless,
other-
reading a book with shades on?
any other memorable movie tits?
I
you
think
guys
there's
remember?
Type in. There's something about Mary tits.
There's one. It's not tit related, but I think we all kind of shared this experience. I think, if I'm right, we all had the pest, right?
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah.
my favorite.
The pest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my first email address. It was pest-72 at
That's
hotmail.com.
right. Yeah. Me and Josh had I think
It was a VHS.
John Luke was
our
on.
aunt Christine bought it for us or something. I don't
Yeah,
remember,
you got it
something
for
like that.
you got it for your birthday or something.
We watched it with her. Yeah.
Are those the tits you were
Those are
looking for?
saucy, dude.
Yep. That was the first pair of tits I seen. It was
It
what's
looks like that meatball alien thing from the 80s. That
what's
movie,
the character's
movie.
name?
Oh, those are some fucked up tits, but they're
That's
still
the
kind of hot.
Doesn't she have a dog that
That's
jumps
what
out a window?
Yeah, the dog jumps to the window with a full body cast and shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's a great fucking movie, dude.
What is that?
Something about Mary's tits.
Oh yeah.
Remember the guy? He's the private investigator. He's like spying on Mary,
Yeah.
and she's about to take her shirt off, and
That's
something happens, and he
right.
looks back, and then you see the old lady's tits. He's like,
The
"Whoa!"
wrong window. Yeah, that was a good one. Hey, who's that actor? Does anybody know who that guy is? I've seen him in other stuff, in more serious roles.
Wasn't he the guy? Wasn't he in Xena?
Was he?
I thought he was the guy with the mustache.
No, that's Bruce Campbell.
Is it?
Yeah, Bruce Campbell's Autolycus. He's the King of Thieves.
Oh my God, it is. You're right.
Bruce
Okay.
Campbell,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah. Well, I haven't watched Xena in like.
Dude, I know. I just started watching that shit again. Xena, back in the day, Xena and Hercules, those shows were amazing. I loved. That was my favorite show on TV.
Yeah, Xena was sick, dude.
Every day at 5 o'clock, I would watch Hercules and then Xena.
Bruce
That's
Campbell.
my dude. Bruce is my hero, man.
Yeah, I remember pretending to be Xena when I was a kid, and I'd throw the soup can lids, the razor sharp soup can lids at each other and shit.
I always looked up to Xena. I really did. Over like Hercules, I was like, oh, he's cool, but he's too good. I always thought that. I was like, he's so good that he's not helping shit sometimes.
Yeah, he just wasn't
It's
a
like,
compelling character.
I'm too moral that I can't like save this person's life outright. And then Xena would just be like, no, I'll kill you. Leave that little kid alone or some shit. You know, like Xena was way more hardcore.
Oh yeah.
She was good, but she would kill somebody, you know.
Right,
like-
Hercules is kind of like a Superman
Yeah.
type character.
Yeah,
They're
Hercules-
really hard to write for, you know what I mean? Because it's just
The show is good though. Because I've been watching it again. What I do is I watch in order. I watch the Hercules episode and then the Xena episode, like that.
oh yeah. They kind of
And
related.
They feed into each other.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all tied in. Who
Lucy
dat?
Lawless's tits, bro.
Lawless.
Lucy Lawless.
She's like
is
fucking
I-
50 or something.
I can't
right
even
there.
look at her tits because I love Lucy Lawless.
She's like
You're amazing,
she's
Lucy
like
Lawless.
50.
Kevin Sorbos.
She's way.
That's
not
her
now.
in like
That's
so
her.
many- I
Yeah,
remember
back
this
then.
HBO
She's
show.
way older than 50, I think.
Sorbos.
She's still
I don't know
so
how
hot
she
there.
She's not way older than 50.
No.
She's around there, something like 60s.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's a photo.
Lucy Lawless was in the Evil Dead show too, because I think that was Renaissance Pictures, the same people that did Xena and stuff. They did the Bruce. It was all the things that Sam Raimi does is under Renaissance Pictures.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Renaissance Pictures, and it's the same guy. It's Joseph De Loduca is the guy that makes all the music for all the Evil Dead and all the Xena stuff. Everything that Sam Raimi does, it's like the same group of friends from high school. It's three or four guys. You know, it's Sam Raimi, all his brothers, Bruce Campbell, and Joseph Loduca. No way, get out of here. That's just.
That's pretty cool, dude.
I don't know why that really bothers me.
Xena the reboot. Because you have so much respect for the character.
Those are
I
so
was-
just abnormal.
I already talked about this on one of the episodes, but I was actually
Large.
writing like a fan.
A Xena
episode.
fan.
All right,
fiction.
I gotta stop. Take that away from me. I'm just gonna keep looking up Xena porn. I don't think that's good for the show.
I always liked when I was a kid and was watching that show. I was like, Gabrielle was my crush. It wasn't so much Xena. Like Xena's now as an adult, like Xena's like clearly the choice, but
Strong woman.
I should
badass.
illegally download Xena and watch it all.
Yeah, you
Legally.
should.
Nobody else should.
That's what I did.
Tito.
Watch it
What-
legally on what?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm a legal baby.
Tito,
All I do is legal.
how was your childhood?
Shitty.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
pretty good.
So uncomfortably. Okay. I know we haven't got enough Tito.
What was the
I'm
best
drunk.
part of it?
You don't need much more of me, baby.
Come on, Tito.
You already
Pull
got
back.
the
We're being
tip.
a poor sport.
I got the tip. What was the best part of your childhood, man?
The best part of my childhood?
Was it birthdays?
Food, man. I love fucking food.
So you guys got 2 cameras on each, one camera on each.
Yeah, we got.
We got one wide shot getting us all, and we
Oh.
got that just getting y'all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Riding
That's
bikes,
interesting.
Riding bikes.
punching bullies back. That was the fun. I think that was a highlight of my childhood.
Really?
What bullied
I
it?
was,
What
I was
bullied you
bullied
punch
in
back?
like the 2nd grade.
Did you get like bigger than
And
them
then,
at some
and then
point?
3rd grade, I was a little bigger, and I just punched him once in the stomach,
Ooh,
and he
that-
never
Yeah.
messed with me again.
that must
Okay.
have been satisfying.
I do.
I must have
yeah,
been some punch.
I
My mom
remember.
bought me an ice cream and shit.
Hell
yeah.
dude.
I remember in school they were always trying to do these like anti-bullying things. They're like, don't fight back, just tell a teacher, and it's just like the absolute best way to get your ass kicked.
And
even
your dad's like, if somebody pushes you, you beat their push
Yeah.
them back. You know, like don't. Yeah.
And I remember the same experience. Like when I was in Central, Mr. Hilliard, the principal's like, if you fight back, you're going to jail. And like he so discouraged people fighting
Mr.
back.
Hilliard.
And I remember like these kids were fucking with me, and I rocked one of the kids one time, and I never had problems ever again. I'm like, dude, why don't? It's like that's what you should teach kids. It's just
Seriously.
fucking sock a dude. Just
You
the
don't
dumbest.
teach kids to take abuse. That's bullshit. That's wrong.
Their anti-bullying advice is fucking retarded too. They're like, if bullies just have low self-esteem, just compliment them and they'll like you.
Bullshit.
And you're like, hey, I like your shirt. They're like, faggot, and beat your ass. Like, stop.
I fought almost every bully except for one bully in high school. I lied to him and I told him, I said, "It's my mom's birthday," you know, and for
And
some
he cared.
for some reason he was like, "Oh, all
You
right."
found all right. He's like, okay.
That
It's
humanized
your mom's
you.
birthday.
He didn't want to send me all beat up to my mom's birthday.
Right. He's a good guy.
He seemed like a nice
He's a
guy.
good guy, man.
He seemed like a nice
He's
guy.
gone through some stuff and he's taking it on you, but you're like, hey, it's my mom's birthday. She don't need to see me like that, you know?
Right.
He's probably like,
all
I'm
right.
gonna be fucking.
And how squirrely is it of me to lie about that?
You must have
I
had
did not wanna
insight
get beat
into who
up
the
by-
guy was. You must have known that was gonna affect him a certain way. Did
He,
you?
he
What
was
if
a
it-
black guy.
What if it turns out that he
He
what if
was
it-
a black guy.
So he had sentiment for his mother, clearly.
I figured that if it was either his mom or his dad, it'd be his mom. I figured.
This is where Josh turns red. In every episode.
I can't scoot away from him.
You're in it now.
Uh,
Buster.
I didn't say that. I take it back.
No, I didn't think anything of it. I just said it, and it worked.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Dude, growing up's weird too. Because I mean, like, I grew up gay. You know what I mean? Like, I got
Just
treated.
fucked a lot.
Well, no, I got treated like a gay kid my whole entire childhood. So, like, I know exactly what it's like to grow up gay. Except for, I suppose when you're gay, you're kind of confused because it's like things don't line up normally. But I was confused because like they wanted me to be something I wasn't. I'm like, I'm not gay, and there was like, just kept calling me faggot and beat me up. I remember the first time I got called faggot. It was I was on the bus and I was like 4 or 5, and I didn't know what the word meant, and it just sounded funny. So some kid called me a gay faggot, and I'm like, didn't know what it meant. So I was laughing, and then I went and immediately called the bus driver one, and got kicked off the bus for a week.
So somebody calls you a name and you walk up to the bus driver and you're like,
Because I thought it just sounded funny. I had
That
no
was your
idea.
way of learning
it's a
it.
silly
You didn't use it?
word.
I'm like, oh,
It
you
does-
can't say that.
Hey, okay, everybody listen right now. Just say the word faggot. That is a silly sounding word. If you didn't know.
Yeah.
If you didn't know what that word meant, somebody, like, you'd never heard that word. And somebody just walked up and said, faggot.
Yeah, you.
Are you going to think that's an insult? Like, that's fun.
I like your
That's
style.
a bouncy word.
I like your style though. Like just like hearing it instead of asking anybody about it, you're just like, I'm gonna try it out. and see what happens.
I think I know what it
I'm
means.
gonna take it for a spin.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I try not to say it.
You're a fucking real scientist for that, dude.
Yeah.
Trial and error, dude.
That's how I was. So,
Yeah, Josh
very
was a real
scientific.
scientist. Josh was he would make food, like experiments in food. Like he'd be like, all right, I got this idea.
I was
And then he-
Kool-Aid packets and eggs and cake batter.
Yeah, he would do some bizarre shit, and then you taste it. You're like, well, that's not half bad. Like,
That's like a cookie.
don't tell me what's in it, but
That's almost a cookie.
that's pretty
Let's
good.
put some top ramen flavor in
Like, yeah,
packets.
he would make some bizarre shit. Like I always thought you were gonna end up being a chef. You're kind of you kind of are. You're like a home chef. You make
yeah, I like to
really
cook a
badass
lot.
food at home though. You don't do it for a living.
Well, now I realize I'd never want to do that as a job.
Really?
Being trapped.
You'd be
being,
good at that.
Being stuck in the kitchen. Yeah, that's high intensity
You're
work,
on
dude.
you're on the line all the time, but you know
Yeah.
what? You could do it. You could do it.
Plus-
It'd be like something you get better at.
What's your favorite dish to cook, Tito? What you like?
Every one of them.
Oh,
Tito makes some good stuff too.
I like. Lately, I've been doing a lot of frittatas and quiche.
Nelly frittatas.
I've been working on my own homemade pie crusts. Nelly frittata, yeah.
I liked your
I'm like,
I like to-
girl,
hey, you guys-
I only fry an egg.
only Friday. I don't care. Do you remember his lasagna? It was his birthday last year. His
Oh
lasagna.
yeah, that it was.
He
like
made a deer meat
it
lasagna.
was, yeah, it was a venison lasagna.
What?
I
There?
prefer to call it
I
deer
think
meat.
you were there, yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know.
It's
I
called
didn't
deer
know.
meat, but
Yeah.
But
Deer
yeah,
meat
I mean,
lasagna.
I've
A deer meat
never eaten
lasagna?
any. I don't think I've ever been
called
disappointed by any
venison.
Cheetos ever
Called
eaten.
Deer
Venison
meat.
on the package, D. It said venison on the package.
yeah, they're trying to be fancy. They're trying to sell you up. It probably
Damn,
they
Foothill Meat
probably got
Market.
an extra $5
Shout
out
out
of
to
you.
Foothill Meat Market. I got colon
If
cancer.
they wrote deer meat on it, you gotta pay at least $5 less.
We gotta take a break, so we'll be right back, folks.
Boo-doo, boo, boo-doo.
Record!
Someone's breathing in deep.
So, are you guys gonna do your triathlon or what? You just
Oh yeah, we did discuss
You
on
and
the
Floyd?
commercial break.
no, you and
Oh, we're
Dirty
gonna
D.
swim across the river.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know why, but challenge Tito to a triathlon.
You can walk across actually most of it.
Most of it. Wait till you get in the middle. I know the spot. It's the worst spot ever, dude. You get washed down one way through half of it, and then there's like a break in the middle of the river. You got to walk across these hot rocks, and then on the other side they're all jagged, and you got to walk on jagged rocks in the water once you get your
shit.
feet back in the water, and then the current's like kind of going the other way a little bit because it's like going around this.
We
thing.
should set something up where you guys have to traverse all that, and then it leads to a table where you guys gotta make a burrito and roll it, and then eat it, right? And then you have to continue on your triathlon.
I'm down.
It's a triathlon. So
Any excuse to eat a burrito.
Right?
Yeah, that's phase 2 is the burrito. What's phase 3?
If I'm not paying for the burrito, I'm down, dude.
Well,
Let's.
you gotta fill up on the
You gotta
burrito.
make the ingredients.
you have to like
You gotta
saute some
jog in
onions
place
and.
for like 45 minutes till you puke.
We'll get a hot plate.
No, we think it maybe. No, it'll just be out in the middle of nature too. We'll have the ingredients all
I'm gonna
cooked and
give
set
up real
up.
quick.
You have to do a scavenger hunt
know
for all
what?
the ingredients. You have to use your noses in the wild to sniff out all the cooked ingredients that we hide.
You know, find some morals.
Some morals.
All right, can I ask you guys a
Morals.
simple little question?
Yeah.
Do you have like any like traits that like make you feel like that you could potentially be like kind of an asshole?
Yeah.
I'm a full blown asshole, and so are you, Tito. You're
I
one of
know,
the
I
biggest
know.
assholes
Yeah.
I've ever met.
I know.
I would say
But-
definitely for me.
I
as
love
well.
you.
But
You're
like,
an
look,
asshole.
these are the things that like make me suspect of it. My dog, I was throwing the ball for him the other day, right? I threw the ball.
Sounds nice. That sounds like a
I
nice
threw the
thing.
ball, and he ran right in the perfect path for the ball to just kind of like bonk him on the head. And I just giggled really hard.
It's funny.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
that's hilarious.
That's not bad.
If he
I-
got
Is he
got
dead?
really injured,
No,
it would
no.
be
Oh, it's
sad.
good. It's
If
hilarious.
the ball smacks him in the head, it's funny. It's
Something
like,
that would
you
be a dick move is like throwing your frisbee off a cliff in Fort Bragg and watching your dog go after
or
it
just
or
throwing the
something.
ball right at his head.
I was one time, bro.
Like they did. Like, oh, what do you mean?
And
Like
it wasn't even my dog, so no big deal.
you mean like they did like 56 times when they were making Milo and Otis?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God, that
Can
movie.
we talk about
The
that
scene
for
where
2
the
seconds?
scene where the cat has to jump off the cliff into the ocean because the birds are pecking it to
the
death.
whole movie? That was one of my very first memories. Is that movie? Like
Yeah.
Milo notice.
being like a baby in a bed watching that movie, dude.
That movie's so good.
And it's like
It's a great movie.
it's a great movie. It's a horrible movie.
Countless animals died making that.
You can
Every
see
other
them.
scene is a new fucking
Yeah.
cat. Dude.
Once you have that knowledge, how many animals died in that movie?
Devastating.
Every scene, you're like, oh god, that's seconds before the bear devoured that dog. Like,
Yeah.
and then they cut right before the bear gets to the dog. You know, dude, that movie's horrible. They
Yeah,
killed
every
so
time
many
an
animals.
animal was in danger, it was literally in danger. That's why the acting was so good.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a Japanese movie,
And
and then they
yes.
and
There was
wherever
no-
they made it, there was really
No
lenient
laws.
laws about animal
Or
cruelty.
none.
Yeah. Oh well, clearly none. I don't know, but anyways, they re-edited that movie in America with they overdubbed. All they had to do was put American voices talking and over the footage of the animals.
Is that one of those movies? You know, They don't make movies like that anymore because like Homeward Bound is a similar style movie. You know what I mean?
Now they have the digital mouths.
The digital mouth
It
movie.
kind of cheapens it a bit.
Yeah, no. It's
We
kind
should all get our pets to hang out and make a Dirt Brigade pet movie.
We need to get Grimer and Wesley Chase together.
Yeah,
They're brothers
Wesley
and
Chase
sisters.
is getting to be an old boy.
The brother and sister. They got to be about the same age. They're about
Like
they're
7
6
or
or
8.
7.
Yeah,
7, 8,
probably 7.
somewhere around there.
Yeah,
They're getting older.
Wesley's.
They're not quite there yet.
He's either getting really old and that's what it is, or he's just really hot all the time. Because he's just been just loafing around.
maybe get him a kiddie pool.
Dude, that's so good.
So
I gotta say, dude, you have natural ice in your fridge, Josh.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
What do
even
you have
drink.
to say about
All
that?
natural.
Every time
natural.
people
Didn't even put water in a tray.
people come over with all their alcohol, get too drunk, and leave it. And so
So
it's
you did.
mine.
I thought this was just like this is the house beer or whatever.
It is house beer. It's for whoever wants it. So I'm not gonna
dude,
drink it.
we should get a nice little box of those for the guests.
It's just been a
Natural
long time
ice,
since
yeah.
like I had a natural ice, and then you got some in your fridge, and
Or some Cobras or something.
it just have
Yeah.
have like 6
What's the-
Cobras in the fridge.
What's the official drink of the Dirt Brigade? I feel like it's King Cobra.
It'd have to
Hurricane.
or
So whiskey
211.
sour.
211.
211 might be.
What was
it.
it?
Whiskey sour.
Whiskey sour. Okay.
What is it? What is exactly a whiskey sour? I feel like
I think it's whiskey and pickle juice mixed with a little bit of lemonade.
get out of here.
That sounds.
Pickle
actually-
juice
That
is
sounds like
a
I'm gonna
really
have
good backer.
heartburn and blood shits.
I drink a lot. I can
No,
drink.
I think it's
The
like
shit bloods?
it's actually like a sour sugar, like kind of like one of those mixers, like a really concentrated Kool-Aid type thing, you know, in a bottle, and they pour it into whiskey.
Okay, if they use that like I don't know. Never mind.
It's like
Cut me out.
like grenadine or something, you know. It's like a syrup.
Simple syrup.
Grenadine.
I make it yourself.
I never heard of that. I don't know what that
It's
is.
like a cherry syrup.
Is that some Nicaraguan shit? or what?
Hey,
Wow.
hey,
Insensitive.
Insensitive. Oh my god.
you guys ever see those
Dirty
videos?
D's canceled.
You guys ever seen those videos of the Turkish ice cream guys, where they scoop the ice cream on the long stick and hand it to people, and they like go to grab it and they move it just in time, and they like play with the people and they'll put it in their coat pocket.
Yeah.
Like you ever see the Turkish ice cream guys?
No, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, that ruins my bit. So
I've seen
You
it.
explained it.
my bit was gonna be, could you imagine being the one Turkish ice cream guy that doesn't do any tricks? But if you guys haven't seen the thing, it's not fucking
Pretty
funny.
like niche thing.
I know, but I've seen I asked all my coworkers today if they've seen that. They're like, oh yeah, it's just funny. And I'm like, oh cool. So I thought it would be like enough.
I'm not current
On the internet.
I'm not current on the internet right now. I haven't had a laptop for a couple months.
I like that guy's hat. I like the whole
You see
Aladdin
that?
ensemble he's got going.
There you go.
See?
That a boy. Come on, man. Quit it.
Murray.
What devilish trickery, dude. Oh boy. Oh my god. Just come back later and just shoot that place up.
So there's like a lot of videos of the Turkish ice cream guys doing those tricks. So I just thought
That's funny.
I just thought it'd be funny if
I like that. I didn't know that was a thing, and that kind of like warms my heart seeing that. Like that's a
It's just
cute,
fun,
nice
yeah.
thing. Like the people are doing something that's, you know, I like that. It's decent.
That's decent folk having just a fun old time.
That's right. That's exactly it. It's decent folk having a good old time.
Could you imagine just needing that fucking ice cream? because your blood sugar's low and you're having an attack.
You're just like, ah.
You just ate a Carolina Reaper.
Like saying a Reaper, dude.
He's like, give me that shit or give me my insulin, like, now.
You're diabetic
Then
and
you
just
have
ate a Reaper.
the helper's like, give him the ice cream, he's gonna die!
And the guy doesn't speak.
guy-
Whoop.
He pulls out an EpiPen, you know. I got a bee stick.
He goes to stick it in him, and he's like, flips it backwards real quick. Could you imagine a
punched the
doctor
mic
doing
on
that
accident.
shit? With, like, medicine?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thermometer. Instead of going up your butt, it's just
Not
his
that
thumb.
strong.
Whoops.
Don't you guys miss the depot?
Yes, that was the best
Yeah,
bar
that
in
was
town.
great. They
Such a
made their
nice
own
bar.
beer, and it made you shit so bad.
Yeah, there were so many iterations of that place, but
Ooh, it made you shit.
the most recent one was pretty
I
cool.
saw the owner of the depot. I saw that guy.
Is
What
he
was
out
his
of
name?
prison?
Stave?
Stave.
Stave.
Was he in prison?
That's a name.
Wait, did anybody go to
was
jail?
in prison.
Somebody
I
went to
think-
jail for selling coke
I
or
think
something.
Stave
there.
was
That
one
was,
of those
that was the
guys.
zoo.
Oh, that's the zoo.
I think Stave was one of those guys that was gay. Is he gay?
No,
I don't
Stave
think
was
so,
married.
no. I always see
Yeah.
No,
some
wait, was he
random
married?
Women.
But was she a what do they call it when a gay guy gets married?
A beard.
Was she a beard?
Well, I don't think he actually.
Was she like
I'm
Mariah?
just hoping.
I don't know. The first thing he said
She
to
like
me
Mariah?
though was, he asked me when I saw him the other night. He asked me, "Are you gonna break anything?"
Ooh,
I don't know what he's referring to.
racist.
I feel like
think.
this guy's
I
gonna
think so,
beat us
man.
up for talking about him on this. He's gonna whoop me.
No,
Glasses.
nobody. We're talking about Stanley.
Stanley
I thought. I don't know.
Bernstein.
Stanley
That was probably the better
Bernstein.
bar in Orville. It hasn't been a bar quite as fun as that one.
Any version of that place I enjoyed basically because of that location.
Yeah, it was a good location.
that
you
was
could
a
hang out
train
out back.
stop.
Oh,
What
I
it was,
lived
it was,
so
it was an
close.
old train
Nick Carr
stop.
used to come and sneak
From, like-
leftover pizzas to us from
Oh, yeah.
Celestino's.
Yeah, it'd slide in leftover pizzas.
That's a
underneath
really
the thing.
cool spot.
Yeah.
Avocado
It's
tree
an
right
old
there.
train depot that they
I-
turn into a restaurant and then into a bar, and it looks so cool, and it's just right there on the tracks.
I remember going in there at 2 in the afternoon when no one was in there, and Kyle and Wes were there, and the bar refused to sell them a bottle of gin, but they could buy the whole bottle's amount in shots, so that's what they did.
They
And,
really like to do
it's okay.
dishes, don't they?
But no. So when I walked into the bar, they had the whole bar was covered in just gin shots.
They ordered individual shots.
Dude, we got so drunk. We got naked. We were just running behind the bar and all around,
Yep.
just shaking our dick. And I blacked out at a certain point, and I just remember like I was with Wes and we were pissing in the middle of the street, walking down the street, and we all of a sudden were surrounded by cops, and I took off running, and I guess Wes like knew one of the cops, and he talked them out of getting after me, but I shit my pants on the way home. Because I ran
You're
home.
afraid of the cops, or
I was just so drunk, and I shit my pants on the way home. And when I got home, instead I was like too drunk to do anything about it. So what I did is I just got to the edge of the bed and I took my pants down and I just crawled into bed and I fell asleep.
so you had shit in your ass.
I had shit on my ass, and Mariah come home, and the first thing I hear when I wake up, because Mariah wakes me up, she goes, Did you shit your pants? Because there's just a pile of shit in these pants I left on the floor. And
Someone else shit
Yeah.
my pants.
Shit my pants.
dude, that's
Which is actually a valid excuse.
Which was my last text message from Jay. Actually, was like, "I'll shit," because I didn't check my phone that day, and then I just see, "I'll shit your pants, mother."
Which he's done to
He
people.
will.
Which
do
he has
that.
done. That was my idea. I never got to do it,
Jay's done it multiple
but
times. Shit
that was
other
my
people's
thing. I
pants.
will shit your pants.
Dude,
your
that's
pants.
not the only time the Depot beer made me shit, or the Depot booze made me shit. One morning I woke
I'll
up.
piss your pants. That's what I was going to.
I woke up after drinking a bunch of the beer from the Depot, and I had to go to the bathroom, and Mariah was getting ready for work, and I'm butt naked, right? And I get into the bathroom and I go, Mariah, move, because our sink's right in front of our toilet, and I go, Mariah, move, I gotta use the bathroom. She goes, 1 second. She's putting on eyeliner, And I go, oh my God. And I think I can squeeze a little one off and make some room, you know? And it's completely liquid. I just shit liquid onto the floor in front of Mariah. Onto the bathroom. It was just I just shit a puddle of liquid shit onto the floor. Right in front of Mariah. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll move.
You meant business, dude. Just
Dude, I thought I could get away with
asserted
it.
your dominance.
We can all like sense like the atmosphere in that room because we know you guys very well.
Yeah.
I could tell like this. She's probably just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
fucking Floyd.
She had some giggles about it later on.
It's you'd snap off a little piece and it
Where,
just fucking,
what's with the sheep? The sheep.
Is it a sheep?
or the
Dog.
dog. Look at its face.
That's not a dog.
No, it's sheep. Look at its face. Looks like a dog.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I saw it at the thrift store and it, I bought it.
It's
my
been
life's been a
kind
lot
of an
better.
ominous.
It more
My
looks
life
like,
is better because of it.
It honestly, it appears in
Is
different
it
places
taste
throughout
more
his
than
house.
Now that you brought the abnormalities to the surface,
Look in its eyes.
it's disturbing a little.
You know
bit.
how people feel that, pick up on the vibe right away when you mention it?
Yeah.
Immediately they're like, yeah, you're right.
Wait, yeah, I did not catch that just there. I was like, oh, sheep. I just
moves.
Symbol of a sheep in my brain.
Yeah.
And then you said that, and I'm
It
like
morphs.
actually looking at it.
It
I'm
moves.
Like, whoa, dude.
It really
I
does.
find it in different places.
Dude, it really does. I don't know if Josh
you
has been
remember
playing
my-
tricks, but it really does.
Do you remember my Chinese soldier
Yeah,
statue?
yeah.
Dude,
I'd
That
go
thing-
up. I'd go in your room
that
and
thing
put,
would
hide
be
it places.
breathing sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I swear.
Your Chinese
I
soldier?
might have been on drugs
What'd
while that
you
was
say?
happening, but
No, he
Wait,
had a
what'd you-
Chinese soldier statue. Like you know, remember the terracotta soldiers they found in that emperor's tomb or whatever. We had like a miniature one.
Can you Google it?
Uh,
How do you spell terracotta?
they were passed down. Same with Root Man up here. Like they came from the same places where I got Root Man here. That's hanging
Terra,
up.
like Earth, Terra.
They're Chinese relics from a friend of ours.
Terracotta what?
Soldier or warrior or something.
Yeah, I've seen one at a friend of mine had one too. It's like almost the identical one as that. It had to be the same person. That
Dude,
did it. And he was trying to give it to me. And I was like, dude, that's precious. Hold on to that. Man.
I
Grizzlebees
see
brought his
it.
over. Yeah, we had
Yeah,
it
that's-
was something
that-
like that, but he was
yeah,
kneeling.
The same armor and stuff though.
He was
And
kneeling.
they had like the ponytail, and they're kneeling. He was kneeling down on one knee and one knee out, you know, and I think he's in that kind of a stance, you know.
That's awesome.
And dude, there's like 6 of us at this house, and we were so fucked up, like fucked up, dude. And this thing was breathing at us and like flexing at us. In fact, any kind of wooden thing was kind of like alive. Any wooden thing. For some reason, everybody was having shared hallucinations with wooden objects only.
Oh yeah.
Like, because we had, I think Root Man was there. That was trippy. The statue was there, and then there was this thing that it was a piece of driftwood that our dad like took a Dremel to and made all the little knots and stuff look like eyes and a face and stuff. So it was like this piece of driftwood with all these faces popping out of it, and those were all breathing.
It's a bailiff.
And like people were popping out of the trees and stuff. Like, that was crazy.
You guys on acid or what?
It was a nightmare.
Tito, you ever run into any ghosts?
Sure. Ghost story.
I ran into Josh Howler last week. The Phantom himself, dude.
The White Phantom.
Walked up to me, went in for a hug, and said, "I've always hated you." And then proceeded to tell everybody that I was really good at writing catchy songs afterwards. It was weird.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah,
It was
one time
weird.
he told me he wanted to kill people.
Yeah, I remember you said something about him
I think
saying,
he was there. Weren't you there?
yeah,
He said, "I'm having."
both of us, all 3 of us.
he's
were
having
there,
trouble
except
holding
Josh
back
wasn't
his homicidal side, which is why it freaked me out when he hugged me. I thought
I
there
always
might be
hated
like
you.
a chef's
Yeah,
knife
and
or something in his
Remember
sweater.
when he assaulted Bubba and he just broke a glass over his head at the depot?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
I do remember that feeling.
Allegedly, I don't know if it was. I wasn't there, but I saw Bubba's scar.
there. The names are bleeped out of this.
Was that the same night
No.
that
Well,
you
you
got
shouldn't use his
Kyle
last
sold
name.
everybody
Yeah.
acid that was not acid.
No,
It was just
yeah.
a
Bleep
business
that.
card ripped up in the hits.
Something along those lines. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
All the girls thought they were high on acid.
Yeah, and then
he ripped off a thing of a poster behind him. He just
Oh
and
wow.
he was
No.
just like,
it was the menu that sits in the middle of the table that advertises you like smoothies and shit. He just took a little clear piece of it and ripped it into little squares, and it was literally ripped and sitting on the center of the table. He just put it right back in the thing, and then they were walking around, and as soon I knew that he didn't have. I was like, you didn't have that. You know, you would have been taught. We were at work all day today together, and then So he just points at the thing, and I see the square ripped out, and I go, "Oh my god!" And he's just like, "I'll buy you drinks all night." I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool."
so he tricked those girls into thinking that they bought acid, but it was really just $20. It was $20 squares of a menu.
You know what? Nothing really bad actually happened. So that story's not bad at all.
No, it's
I thought
funny.
it might have been the same night that Josh broke the glass over his head.
No, that was Josh broke the glass over his head. I think much later than that. I wasn't there for that. But what are you gonna do?
You ever been kicked out of a bar before, Tito?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, twice.
Twice?
Tito.
Yeah. One time I was I don't remember it, but I was walking around out back butt naked.
Eat that mic a little bit, just a little bit.
I was out back to the depot actually, and everybody was drunk. Like we were drinking the what was it? The Double D.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
the
that's
oatmeal
that's
stout,
what
right?
made me
It
shit
was-
so much.
It was the worst beer in the world, and it was really potent. And
But it would
I think it
fuck
was
you
bad.
up.
I think it was
It would
spoiled because
fuck you
they were
up.
selling it really cheap, and everybody
Fucking
had horrible hangovers and blacked out that summer. So I'm
Dude,
pretty
blacked
sure it
out
was
all
that
the time.
beer, dude.
Shit my pants a lot.
Yeah, me too, man. Trust me.
Was that the
Trust and
oatmeal
believe,
stout?
baby. I was shitting my britches. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
boy.
No,
I've seen Tito get kicked
but-
out of more than
yeah.
two
So
bars.
that night, apparently that
So
night, I
I
was
know
walking around out back butt naked
Nice.
What?
in the middle of winter.
Really?
So it was like fucking burrowed. It was like Groundhog Day all over again, man.
I feel
And
like I remember that.
I was breaking glasses into this fountain. Kept throwing them in one after the other, apparently, and they almost 86'd me for that.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Almost.
86
I came
for
in and
that?
apologized and stuff, but
I would be like, you owe me however much for the cups.
remember that one bartender you were banging
no.
at your brother's house when I walked in? You and Kyle were there. Kyle talked you into it.
Oh, yeah.
She was telling me all about how she had to
remember
pull out the glass and her fingers were all bleeding in the fountain and shit.
Oh, man.
I didn't feel as bad because it was her.
Well, you don't really got to stick your hands in there
I
and grab
once-
shards of
I
glass
once-
either.
And say,
Will you stop using people's first and
Oh.
last names?
Jesus
God,
Christ.
fuck, dude.
I
I
know.
thought this was non-profit, bro. God.
No, it don't matter. This is people we live in this
Okay,
tiny
I
town
won't
with.
tell that story then. I'm sorry.
Oh, stop.
In this town.
You can bleep it out if you want, dude.
Okay, moving on. What's up with your uncle, dude?
Which one?
You got more than one? That's interesting.
This is like a bad
See how
first.
that just led to another question?
This is like a bad first date. Let's. You guys are.
That's
All right.
brilliant. That's brilliant though.
All right, Dirt Brigade
You
first
got more
date.
than one. That's really interesting.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
Dirt Brigade first date. Hi, I'll be the girl. Tito, try to fuck me, dude. Hi.
You're the girl.
Hi. Yeah.
What's your take on grapefruit?
Grapefruit.
You know, with a little bit of sugar.
That's an accurate Tito pickup line too. Right? That's the funny part.
Okay, what's my
So you like grapefruit?
what's
or
my
what?
weight? I'm the girl. What do I weigh? Do I weigh what I weigh right now?
That's such a horrible question. It's such a trap.
You weigh.
30 pounds less.
You're 65 pounds. Girl.
You weigh.
You like 3 bowling balls.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna.
$1.50 at least.
Oh, $1.50 ain't
Buck
bad.
50, huh?
Look,
That's
and
interesting.
look,
$1.50 with an oil change. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing?
You got the dipstick, homie?
if I'm a
Yeah.
$1.50 at let's say
Do you like Taco Tuesday? That's all I gotta say.
let's say I'm 5'9". Okay,
Josh wants to fuck me.
that's a tall
He loves
girl,
Taco Tuesday.
right?
They're just gonna take me to Taco Tuesday, dude.
Jay used to take me to Taco Tuesday when he was sober.
He
I
still
miss
is.
it. I miss it so much, dude.
He still is.
We'd go to Walmart and buy like all the old classic rock albums for $5, and go to Taco Tuesday.
That is such a sweet date idea, dude. Oh
I
my
know, dude.
gosh.
We went on a couple dates, dude.
Take me
It
to a
was
dirty
alright.
old record store.
It was Walmart.
Just
And,
take me to Walmart.
The perfect Dirt Brigade date on 3. 1,
Dirty
2,
record store.
3.
Walmart. So you-
Walmart.
First, you go to
40.
Walmart. Fuck
Take me
with
to
the
Walmart,
employees.
the Dollar Tree,
Oh my.
and the liquor store.
Walk up to the employees. Point at the floor. Make them really confused about it. Walk away.
Be like, what is?
Puke on the floor.
I've never been to Pig's Liquor. I'd be like, let's try it out.
Remember that time we got kicked out of Pig's Liquor twice?
I'm kind of
We got kicked out. We were.
my heart.
He
kinda
had a
races.
fifth or like one of those little pints in his back
There's a
pocket.
pint,
But before we got kicked out for that,
That sucks.
we were
Just
kicking it
little
with
pints.
these rappers, right? These
Super
rapper
gay.
guys were like homies where they were smoking weed. They were
Dude, we
hella
walked
cool
into this
with
place.
us.
We walked into. Me and Tito just randomly walk into Pigs, dude,
Okay.
yeah.
and just we're the star of the show for a minute. Like everyone, we're
freestyling. They're loving us.
we're
they're
drunk. We're in the mood. You know, we're having a good time, just being wily, and all these people are loving us. Like you guys are fucking great, dude.
Yep.
And then
Then-
somehow, like,
Somehow somebody wanted to fight. So next thing you know,
we pissed them all off. Like
they
they
just-
all turned on us. Like
yeah, we weren't even talking to them at that point. We were just like bantering amongst ourselves, and then I just hear them whispering, "These guys are talking shit about us."
we owned the
we
bar
should
for
fuck-
like 20
We
minutes.
should fuck them up.
Yeah.
And then they didn't fuck us up, but they just told us that we had to leave and like forced us out basically. And then we walked out, and as we're walking out, the bartender sees his back pocket with a pint in it and
Get
says,
that mic.
kicks him out. So we got kicked out twice in a row. Twice in a row. And then the next thing, the
You
next
get double kicked out.
Double
like-
kicked
the rest of the night, I'm just trying to get Dirty D to stop laying in the middle of an intersection in Southside. And I don't remember anything after that.
Well, after that high, you know, being the center, being like the coolest people in the room,
Yeah.
that's a long way
You
to
just-
fall,
you
dude.
hit rock bottom.
It doesn't mean much when
Very
that's the room
volatile.
you're the center of, though. Like
Pigs.
and this is actually early. This is back in the day. This is 10 years ago or more. Like this is Pigs back then. Like today, it's a little different. It's not
What
quite
led
the
us to
same vibe.
Pigs, I won't even mention. After.
Oh yeah,
It was
that's
even more fucked up before.
that
Well,
was our dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We should find a way to wrap this show up, boys.
Well, brought to you by Pigs Liquor.
Well, I got some tortillas if you want to make a burrito.
Oh,
You got anything you want to plug, bro?
Yeah, man.
Is that asshole?
Organic girl mixed greens. We have it on good authority that Mother Nature is an organic girl. Thank you very much.
Do you got any proyectos you're working on?
Bell peppers.
I don't know. Check me out on YouTube.
They're
Thunderlump
good.
67 on Instagram. I got a website. I'm selling hats and stuff. Check it out, man.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
yeah.
hats, dude? What the fuck?
Hats
I'll buy a
and
hat
mugs.
from you right now.
Thunderlump.com, dude.
I saw your new
Alright.
stuff on Instagram today. It's tight. You were talking about doing a waffle drip, and you nailed it.
Yeah. K Alba.
What is a
Dope
waffle
artist.
drip?
Like it's like a syrupy waffly. It's like a drippy waffle.
I basically told her to do my name in like a syrupy honey fashion.
Sexy.
Here, I'll show you the image, man.
I don't have Instagram, so I got to see this.
What is Instagram?
It's from K.
Instagram's for real men, for big boys. That's why I don't have it. Thunderlump. Sexual.
Yeah, it looks like someone just slapped my name on a turd.
Yeah, it does.
It's beautiful, but it goes great over yellow. There's a yellow shirt with it on it. Buy it, please. All that money's going to fucking waffles.
Jesus, back up. All right, that's the show. We're out of here. Good night.